Hey everybody, it's Ruby, and today I have a what's in my backpack video. I don't think I've done one of these since like the 8th grade, and now I'm currently a junior in high school. So that's just really not good. I don't think this video needs much of an intro other than the contents of my backpack changes probably every day, but this just happens to be what's in my backpack on this particular day. I think I'm gonna start doing these every year from now on because the fact that I haven't done one since the 8th grade is really bad. So the next time I'll do one, I will be a senior in high school, which is super weird. And then after that, maybe I'll continue them through college. I don't know. I mean, I say I'm gonna do it every year, so I mean that would include college. But without further ado, let's just get into this video, and I really hope you all enjoy seeing what is in my backpack. All right, so I know that the first question you guys are probably wondering is, Ruby, what backpack do you use? And the answer is this backpack by Trans by Jansport. It's this really simple, but really cute in my opinion, just plain mint green backpack with 3 pockets. 2 big ones and then a smaller one in the front. I really like it because it's solid color. Because it is a lighter color, it does get dirty a little easier, but if you just throw it in the wash, then it's all good. So I'm just gonna kind of delve into this, and yeah, it's super heavy, so yay. Alright, so first thing I see in here is I have my calculator for my math class. It's hot pink, obviously. It's just the TI-84 Plus CE, which is like color screen. It's super cool. I mean, I don't like love math, but this calculator is super awesome because it almost looks like a smartphone. It's really cool. It has like an electronic screen and it's like colorful and it's really exciting. Sticking with the math train, I have my math folder. I don't really like having a math binder. I try and have like the least amount of binders possible because it does take up so much room in my school bag. But yeah, I have my math folder in here where I just take all of my notes and all that jazz. Graphing paper, you know, super fun. But it's blue because if you guys don't know, I color coordinate all my subjects. So yes, blue is for math. I also have this pencil bag that I got from H&M. It's super cute. It has like junk food on it and makeup. And inside I have all of my pencils, pens, and highlighters. I don't think I really need to go through that because that's not super exciting, but yeah. Next, I have this notebook for one of my acting classes. If you guys don't know, I go to a performing arts high school and I'm a theater major there. So this is for my acting class, and it's really cute. Just got it from Target. And in here, I just like, it's where I write like my journal entries and then notes from class and all that jazz. Next, I have my planner. It's my Lily Pulitzer planner. I love it. My entire life is in this planner. I just recently filmed a how I organize my planner video, which I don't know if that's gonna be up before or after this video, but if you guys kind of want to know more about that, just keep a lookout for the video if it's not up already. It'll be up really soon. But I really love this. Next, I have this purple notebook that I use for my AP US History class. It's part of my color coordinating system. Purple is for history, so I really love it. I love my AP US History class. It's super interesting, and I'm not saying that like sarcastically. It's actually super interesting. I'm a big history and English junkie, so that's my notebook for that class. Next, I have my composition book for my AP Lang class. It's the only class I'm required to have a composition book in. I really hate composition books, but I love the class, so it's okay. It's just divided up into 3 sections for like definitions of words, class notes, and homework. And that's basically it. Not that exciting. Also, I don't really know what my hair is doing today, but I kind of dig it. It's just kind of messy and fun. Let me know if you guys like it, and I don't know, maybe I'll wear my hair like this more often. But I don't know, just kind of fun. On the same topic of AP Lang, I have the book Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson. We are reading this right now in my AP Lang class. It's super thick, super big book, but a super amazing book, and I have about 100 annotations in here just for various things that we do with the book. But it's a really good book, especially like if you're interested in Steve Jobs. We also went to go see the Steve Jobs movie together, and it was crazy good. I would highly recommend it. I also loved the Steve Jobs movie with Ashton Kutcher in it. I'm just very fascinated with his life, so I was really excited that we're reading this book. Highly recommend it. It's quite a thick read, like 800 pages, but it's definitely worth it. I have 2 acting books that we are using right now in my acting class. The first one is called Acting 1 by Robert Cohen, and then the second one, which I actually have a copy of this for myself, but this is the one that this school gave me to use for the year. It's a practical handbook for the Actor. Highly recommend this book, especially like if you're wanting to go into theater. It's super, super interesting, and I know that I'm going to use it for the rest of my life. Up next, I have this plain black notebook that I use for my theater management and directing class at school. I absolutely love my directing class and theater management class. I think it's super interesting, and yes, this is where I take my notes, and then along with that I have this black binder that I use for handouts and worksheets for both of my theater classes. So the first half of it I use for my theater management class, and then the second half of it I use for my acting class. And then in the beginning of the binder I have this little folder where I put like previous tests and quizzes and monologues in that I've used throughout the year. So yeah, I feel like this backpack just holds endless amounts of books. I really don't know how it does that. I also have this monologue book in my bag because I was searching for a monologue for my next assignment. So this is just one of my monologue books that I have at home. And then I also have a play in here. This is called Lend Me a Tenor, and I'm reading it right now and also doing like a project on this play for my AP English class. And then I also have Catcher in the Rye in here as well because we're about to start reading this in my AP English class. And I just didn't want to lose it, so I just decided to keep it in my backpack. It's really insane how many books I have in here, isn't it? The last two books I have in here, the first of which is this Creative Therapy Anti-Stress Coloring book, because if you guys don't know, I have a super easy junior year this year and I have 2 free periods. So usually I do my homework in those free classes, but then usually I finish all of my homework by like the end of my first free period. So then in the second one, I either like to like edit videos on my computer or like color in this little anti-stress coloring book, and it's super great. And then lastly, I have my AP US History book, which is the American Pageant 12th edition. It is super heavy. I usually have to bring this home every night because I have a push reading every single night, usually. Sometimes I like to read ahead so that I don't have to bring this heavy book home every night, but it's falling apart, but I love it. Okay, so that is it for the big major pocket of my backpack. The second like little pocket that's like large as well usually has my lunchbox in it, but obviously it's not in there right now. Because it's actually the weekend. But then I have this little, actually I have 2 little mini pockets. So in this first one, I'm amazed at how light my backpack feels right now. In this first one, I don't have much in it other than my charger for my calculator, because my calculator doesn't run on batteries, it runs on charge. And then I have the little like manual for it too, because sometimes like there are still things that I'm learning about this calculator. It's amazing, it's like a smartphone. And then I just have some feminine products in there as well, because you never know, you gotta help a girl out sometimes. And then lastly, in this little like mini pocket right in front, I have some stuff, like some just random stuff, but it's still fun, I guess. I have a bunch of washi tape that I use for my planner. So sometimes during my free periods, I take that time to like plan my weeks in my planner. So I just have a bunch of washi tape for little patterns, and they're super cute. I also have a bunch of Post-it sticky notes because I use sticky notes like crazy for annotating in my English class, or just like writing reminders to myself and putting them in my planner. Or sometimes even I like writing my friends like little messages in class, or like writing them a message and like sticking it on their locker sometimes. So I have a bunch of colors. I have this vocabulary flashcard like thing. I don't really know how to explain it. I have a bunch of these. This is just a fresh one. I like using these for when I have to study terms in my like A-push class or my AP Lang class. It's just super, super helpful. Plus they're on a ring, so I know that I will never lose them. And then I also have these little Post-it note like little tabs that I like to stick in books to act as either like placeholders or just to write like little things on them to like remind myself like where a chapter starts or something. But they're super helpful and I really like them. They just look like this and they kind of like stick on, and then you can write on the little colorful label part of them. And then that concludes everything that is in my backpack. I know that that probably seemed like an insane amount of stuff to carry in my backpack, but keep in mind I am a high school junior, so I have a lot of stuff. But regardless, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and help me get to 1,000. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. If you guys have a what's in my backpack video that you all would like to see, leave it like as a video response or something and I'll be happy to watch it. And I will talk to you all very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.